Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chris here, and welcome to another 10,000 Easy Gamerscore video. This is probably the 5th or so 10,000 Gamerscore video in this series, not including the 20,000 Gamerscore video, which is the first and original one that started all this. And guys, we are going so strong with Gamerscore. If you have a little bit of time and a little bit of money and you want to spend the least amount of effort possible getting achievements, then these videos are for you. So basically, every game that I'm going to be telling you guys about is going to have the game name, the number of achievements, time to complete, the price, if it has a guide, and if I did a completion stream for it. Because a lot of these games, I did stream 100% all the way through. So if you wanted to, you could look up a guide, or you could play along with me and do what I do in my streams. That's just the option. You don't have to, but all streams will be linked in the description below. So starting off with the first one, guys, we have Echoes of the Fae, The Fox's Trail. One of my least favorite games on this list, but it is by no means hard. It has 15 achievements, so it'll take you about 2 hours to complete for about $9. It's up there. Most of these games rest around $10, but you know, it's just an okay price. But for just a crappy little indie game that you're only playing 4 achievements, it's kind of steep, you know, you're just kind of throwing your money away. The only guide I could really find for it was a text guide on a text walkthrough on trueachievements.com, but you might be able to find a video guide separate to my achievement stream. Again, you can watch my achievement stream and get the achievements with me. Next game on our list is Dream Break. This is kind of like a knockoff of Another World. It felt very reminiscent of that game. If you played that, that was also another one of my game lists. And it was an okay game. The combat mechanics were kind of weird. Sometimes I got lost, but it wasn't that bad. There's 11 achievements. It'll take you about 2 hours to complete if you're following guides. And the price is about $10 by itself. However, it is a part of various bundles. You can get other games with this game for varying prices. If you want to look at all the price lists, I recommend going to True Achievements and you can find all that. Now, I did use a text guide when I was going through, but then after I used a text guide, I looked up and I did find some other video guides. I don't know how good they are, but again, you can always watch my completion stream of this game, which I did do. Next game on our list is Dear Esther Landmark Edition. This is basically just a walking simulator kind of game, and you really don't do much besides walk around and get audio collectibles by reaching certain points. And with 1 to 2 playthroughs, you should be able to do it in about 3 hours to get all 10 of the achievements. It'll cost you about $10, which is a little bit steep, but I know it has gone on sale numerous times, down to like $2 or $3, which is when I picked it up. So if you do wait, you might be able to get it on sale. And when it comes to guides, there are definitely video guides for this game, and then my completion stream. So you can definitely go and find a guide to follow along, which will take you 1 to 2 hours by strictly following the guides if you don't mess up. Next game on our list is Game of Thrones Telltale Game, and if it's a Telltale game, you know it's going to be really easy. This game has 48 achievements. The time to complete is going to be about 12 hours for all 6 episodes, and you know, all you gotta do is play through the dialogue trees and then move your character around a little bit, but the decisions don't matter at all. You just gotta make it through the entire game. And as for price, episode 1 is free in standard Telltale tradition later on once they're down the line, but the bundle for all 6 is about $20. And obviously, when it comes to Telltale games, there's numerous bundles that you can get for different packages. So you can get a bunch of Telltale games at once, so where you could work it out to get like $10 per game in a bundle kind of thing. So, but on average, you're probably gonna spend $20 on it if you're just gonna get this game by itself. And as for a guide, like I said before, you don't need one. You just play through the episodes. And did I do a completion stream of this? Yes, I did. I did 1 stream for each episode during my 300,000 Gamerscore grind, and those will all be linked in the full playthroughs playlist at the end of this video. I won't individually link them, but you can find them in that playlist. Next game, we have Mr. Pumpkin Adventure. This is like a point-and-click puzzle game, in which I couldn't stand. This game drove me crazy, but it does have 13 very easy achievements that you can complete in about 2 hours if you follow a guide. And then for a really low price of $4, I mean, you can't really beat that. All the other games are around $10. $4 for an easy 1,000? Sign me up. Oh wait, I already did. As for a guide, I didn't find many helpful video guides. I'm sure there's some out there, but I stuck to the text-based guide on True Achievements, and which can be a little bit wonky. Sometimes they're missing some parts of the guide, so I had to. If you do watch my completion stream for this, which I do have one, you'll see me struggle at some points trying to read the guide and not getting the proper information conveyed to me through the text. So it could be a little bit wonky, but if you do follow my stream and stuff, you can definitely get the easy 1,000, no problem. Next game, we have Unmechanical Extended. And this game right here is a nice little indie game with 17 achievements. It's a little side-scroll puzzle game. It'll take you about 3 hours to complete it, all for $10, the average price. And yes, there is a video guide that I used by my buddy Maka91. He's not my buddy, we're not actually friends, but you know, he is a guy I do really support when it comes to the achievement hunting community, and I highly recommend you check him out. His channel will be down below. And then for a completion stream, yes, I do have a completion stream for this game where I was following Maka's guide. So either or, if you want to help me or help him, just watch one of those. It's okay either way. Next game on our list is Paladin. Not Paladins, the Overwatch ripoff, just Paladin. This game is like a side-scroll bullet hell type game, but you're kind of locked in a certain area. It's a really kind of, it looks nice, but it's really kind of crappy. It has 20 achievements, and it'll take you less than an hour to complete. You heard me right, less than 1 hour to complete all the achievements in this game. However, $10. You're paying $10 for 1 hour of gameplay if you're just going for the achievements, and honestly, not much after that 1 hour of gameplay because the game gets boring in about 5 minutes. So there's really not much here. It's a really steep price considering what you're getting, but you are getting 1,000 Gamerscore. If you have the money to waste, no problem. And as for guides, you don't really need a guide. You literally play through, you get a cumulative score, and you get to a certain level, and you're pretty much done. There's nothing you need to do that's out of the ordinary, or would need a walkthrough for. And yes, I did do a completion stream. I didn't do it in individual stream for this game. It was kind of paired with other games at the same time, so during my achievement grind, so you can go ahead and watch that if you want to, but like I said, there's no guide. Next game on our list is Night Squad. I gotta say before I mention this for achievements, this game for fun, for actual fun value to be played locally with friends, is actually very, very good. And there's a whole lot of stuff you can do, and honestly, I would play this game as a party game with friends. It just looked like a lot of fun, and as I was playing against the AI, I'm like, this could be a blast. So keep that in mind, that if you do get this game, and you get the achievements, hold on to it in case you have some friends you want to play with. The number of achievements for this is about 15 achievements. It'll take you up to 3 hours to complete, because there are some actual skill-based achievements to get, but they're by no means challenging, unless you're just terrible at games. Unless you're terrible at top-down games, which I kind of am. There's two prices for it. If you're a gold member, it's down to like $4, which obviously is subject to change, and it was part of Game Pass. I don't know if they removed it, or if they will, by the time you're watching this, have removed it from Game Pass. But as a regular price, it's $15. But like I said, $4 down with gold, and maybe free if it's still on Game Pass. As for a guide, there's no 100% solid walkthrough you can find in one video, but if you are on True Achievements, you can find individual guides there, individual video guides and individual text guides, or if you just search for it. Or if you watch my achievement stream, you can see me get all the achievements in one play. It's not really a 100% guide, but I'm following along individual videos, so you can use my videos as an example for what you need to do to get all the achievements in one centralized place. We're down to the final two games, guys. First, we have the Turing Test, which is definitely the best looking game on this list. It's very nice. It's kind of like a Portal puzzle ripoff. Not ripoff, but inspired kind of game, and I'm not much of a puzzle guy, but the game I thought was kind of fun, except for one frustrating part I did have. There are only 15 achievements. It'll take you, with a guide, 2 to 3 hours to complete. If you don't use a guide, it'll take you up to 8 hours to complete. All for $20. Definitely the most expensive game on this list, next to Game of Thrones, but for being an indie game, that's pretty expensive. There is a 100% playthrough guide by Maka, again, and I do recommend you watch that, because otherwise the puzzles will take you forever to do. I did play this on stream, but I did it in multiple parts. I did struggle with some sections, as I would lose my place in a guide and I would get confused on parts, so I would just recommend, you could watch my stream if you want, but I would just recommend watching Maka91's 100% walkthrough, because that is just much easier. He keeps it under like an hour and 45 minutes for the entire video guide. Last but not least on our list, actually, you know what? Last but least, this game sucks, is Decay the Mayor. This game has 42 achievements. It's a point-and-click puzzle game, and it'll take you 2 to 3 hours to complete with a guide. Without a guide, you're looking at like up to 5 to 10 hours. Definitely depends on your ability to do puzzles, for $10. And yes, there is a 100% walkthrough with Maka, and I would definitely recommend you watch that. And I did do completion streams. I did it in 2 separate parts, and each stream is just that game. I didn't play multiple games in the stream. So if you want to watch both my plays, you can watch me do that. And actually, I gotta say that I did have an issue at the end of the game where I had one achievement that wouldn't pop because it wouldn't allow me to click on a certain dialog box to make the alternate ending choice. And now, I don't think that was an error on my part. I did everything right, because I went back and I did it again off stream, and I did get the achievement because the dialog popped up, but for some reason the game glitched out and wouldn't let me select that dialog option. So you shouldn't have a problem with it if you follow my guide or Macca's, but just, you know, that did happen, so it's possible it might happen to you. Okay guys, so that is it. That is 10 games. Here are the totals. You're going to be getting about 206 achievements on your gamer card, spending only $107, which is not bad, but 2 of those games are $20 each, so that's the reason why it goes up so high. And then a total amount of about 34 hours played, most of that dedicated to Game of Thrones. If you're following all your guides, if you don't screw up and don't have to replay the game multiple times, you're only going to spend less than 40 hours. You're going to be spending no time at all getting these achievements and adding a nice crisp 10,000 points to your gamer card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to see more videos like this, I have like 4 or 5 other parts and a 20,000 Gamerscore video. Now the format might change a little bit throughout the videos, but they are all still the same thing. Just go about my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the links in the description and at the end of the video. Subscribe to Macca, subscribe to me, check out my Patreon, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.